absolutely flipping embarrassing. That's the only way to describe our 5-1 defeat to Liverpool. Absolutely embarrassing. Um, in my opinion, the only two players of the starting 11, well, the only two players in general that can come off of that pitch and, can hold their head high is Ainsley Maitland-Niles and Alex Iwobi. Of course, those are the two guys that were involved in our goal, which, put us 1-0 up. And, flipping now, every time we score a goal, it's like that's when we're most liable to bloody concede. Of course, 2-3 minutes later, Liverpool go down the other end, and then it was literally a calamity. Lichtsteiner kicks the ball, he tries to clear it, goes off of Mustafi, the ball goes past Leno, and it's an easy tapping for Firmino. And then the second goal, Torreira, as much as I think he's a top quality player, he loses the ball in the middle of the park. But even for when he loses the ball, Firmino has to run out of defence. We're thinking it's a counter attack. He's got options to play it through. He runs through our defenders like bloody knife through butter. It was like he was playing absolutely FIFA on amateur mode. And next minute we're 2-1 down. How can we go 1-0 up and then be 2-1 down in the space of like 6 minutes? It's embarrassing. And then of course it becomes 3-1. Is it Mane scores, and then right on half time Sokratis gets silly. You should have seen Salah in the last game. He goes down easy, although I do think you're wrong side of him. You don't need to put a foot in. What does he do? He goes and puts a foot in, penalty. 4-1 at half time, and it's just embarrassing. As much as we have injuries and we're missing players, and we rushed Mustafi back for the game. Clearly he wasn't fully fit because he come off at half time, and to be honest with you, when he come off at half time and I see Koscielny come on, I'm thinking, what's the bloody point? Why are you bringing Koscielny on for? Like, to be honest with you, why are you bringing them on? We're 4-1 down at half time, you're bringing on a centre half. Like, you're meant to bring on Lacazette. Like, it's an absolute joke. I still back Unai Emery, but some of his decisions yesterday, I don't know. We can't be 4-1 down at half time. You bring on a centre half. Like, we need goals. And even when he did make subs eventually, obviously, Lacazette didn't come until late in the game. What's he meant to tell my man? Yeah, just score 5 goals. He'll be all right. And the worst thing is, he brought on Lacazette to replace Aubameyang. It wasn't even like he brought him on to support him, to get goals. Because Aubameyang might as well not played yesterday. That's no discredit to him, but he was so ineffective in the game, he might as well not play. Now, my thing is with these two guys, Aubameyang and Lacazette, if we're gonna start one of them, my personal opinion has to be Lacazette. Lacazette, he can drop deep, he's got better hold up play and stuff. And Aubameyang's more the clinical type striker. Although saying that, there was a chance that Ramsey had a bloody shot deflected, and Aubameyang skied it over the bar from like half a yard. And thank the Lord the offside flag went up, because if that was ever the case that he skied it from over the bar, and I don't know, it would have been absolutely shocking. But some of these guys, they definitely have to go. Mustafi, can't really criticise him. We just come back from injury. But you look at our defence yesterday, there's guys in there that have experience, but it's not good enough. Personally, in the next game, I want to see some changes. And in that centre half, I want to see the young guy Medley come in, because I just feel it's no point in doing this shit week in, week out. Might as well bring someone that that's actually a centre half, other than playing Lichtsteiner in there, and put him alongside Sokratis. I'd actually right now feel more comfortable doing that than what we're currently seeing. And even the players that's on the bench yesterday, or even some of these the younger players, the under 23 squad players, they must be looking at results like that and think, what, I can do better than those guys on the pitch, and it's time for them to up their performance and get themselves in the first team. Because I know if I was in a squad and I'm not in the starting 11, and then the starting 11 team is getting pumped 5-1, I'm not even getting pumped, we gifted them more or less every single goal. 3 goals is just sloppy defending and 2 bloody penalties. And there's question marks over 2 penalties. I think the second one was quite soft. The first one was a bit soft, but we know what Salah's like. My man just went down diving like 3-4 days ago, and then you're there given an opportunity to do the same thing again. So obviously he's gonna, and there was a bit of context. Obviously he's gonna milk it, but it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, for the next game, if it was up to me, I'd expect there to be drastic changes. But there's guys that's on the bench, guys that's in the squad that's not featuring the first team. They got to look at it and think, these guys are shocking. We could definitely do a better job. The January transfer window opens in the next few days, and it's quite clear we need a centre half. I know there's talks about getting in a winger and stuff, and as much as we do need a winger, we really need a centre half, because scoring goals isn't our problem, and to be honest with you, it's never really been our problem. But this defence is shocking. Steve Bold needs to fuck off, because he's the defensive coach, and nothing's getting better. Nothing was getting better under Wenger, nothing's getting better under Emery, so clearly there's an issue with the defence, and the defensive coach isn't doing fuck all about it, so he can fuck off. That's the only thing I can really say on it. We move on to Fulham, a team that probably wouldn't get pumped 5-1 at Anfield. Hopefully we will get a result in that game. I'll be doing my preview for that. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.